Welcome back to week 48 of the Raise Your Vibration family, and today we're penetrating to the core of your motivation, of your confidence, and of following the process. And so there's the three things so we can break it down. If you can just get down to the core, the center of the amazing well of opportunities, you just get there and you start being motivated. And so where does motivation come from? It comes from focusing and working and learning. And so the second thing is, how do you become zoned in on the process? And what does this have to do with confidence? So, if you can do the work that you're trying to do, then you'll start to be confident. If you can start seeing progress, you'll be confident. And so many people get so focused on the outcome that they actually bail out of the process. It's okay to not get results as fast as you wanted. Be patient. Okay, here's a thing I really liked hearing, which is patience in the micro, speed in the macro. Or no, patience in the macro, speed in the micro. Okay, yeah. So basically what this means is work all day from like 7 to 2 a.m. But realize to get where you want to go, it's going to be about 10 years of work to actually get there. And you're not going to get there immediately. But it doesn't mean you can't do it very quickly. Try to do it quickly, but be okay and be prepared for it to take 10 years. So here is a tough thing. Your confidence and your motivation doesn't come from the same place. Confidence comes from just getting something done today. Doing that work from 7 to 2. That's it. That's confidence. But if you want motivation, the motivation is saying, I'll be able to do this in a year, not 10 years. Or if 10 years is very motivating to you, you can say that 10 years is good. So the thing is, just focus on what you need to do today, and here's 5 things you can do to bring yourself into the moment and get to work. The first thing is, of course, make a list of what you need to do. When you make a list and you write down your goals, you write down what things you really want to happen, it's going to help you take action. The second thing is taking action and just taking the first step. Because when you take the first step, you'll know if it feels good or bad. You'll know if it's taking you in the right direction or not. And if it is, then take another step. If it's not, take a step back and find another way to focus your energy on. It's that simple. The third thing is, be okay with failure. Embrace the fact that you're going to fail, that it's going to be just so sucky, and that stuff is going to happen that you don't want to happen. Embrace that. Love that. That is actually the stuff that when they're talking about the process, and enjoy the process, and don't get so fixated on the goal. It's basically saying enjoy the struggle and the failure and the challenge, because when you get stuff that's really great, the amazing thing is, the harder it is to get there, the better it actually is. The better it lands. Now, I don't know what bit of psychology there is to this, but if you're struggling on something right now, and you're working really hard, and you want it to be happening so much, but it's just taking a lot longer than you thought, you don't really know where to start, you don't know what to do next, you don't want to take the step, or the steps you're taking aren't leading you to where you want to go, it's okay as long as you keep finding new steps to take, because there's always a step to take, and you just need to take it. And if you do that consistently, you'll get to where you're trying to go. It's like going through the forest. You can't go in a straight line. There's going to be bushes, trees, rivers, and waterfalls, and amazing stuff, and rainbows in your way. So just realize you have that goal, which is from where you are, exactly straight line over to there, But in the way, you're going to have to take a left. You're going to have to take a right. You're going to have to go back and backtrack because you've gone down the wrong trail. That's okay. That's the fun part. But guess what? Getting to that amazing waterfall at the end of the hike or that hot spring, these are the goals. That is a great experience too. And so it's not just that you're focusing on, I'm going to do the process and I'm going to just keep working on the process and not worry about where I'm going to go. They're both enjoyable. It's not that one is better than the other. It's not that one is worse than the other. You just need to actually put in work and stop neglecting what you need to do. A lot of the times people are doing so much stuff, but they're actually blowing off their dreams. And it really pisses me off. Because, sometimes I do that too. And we can all get so much better. And we can all be so much more productive than we are. In fact, like the most successful person on earth is totally slacking. And there's always success. What does success really mean? What does success mean? Does it mean you're rich? Does it mean you're famous? Does it mean you have a great family? Does it mean you have great relationships? Does it mean you're really fit and healthy? It could mean any of that, but whoever it is, whoever is the best in the world, or at least the top 10 or 100, these people are totally slacking because they're imposed by, there's all these limitations imposed on them by others, and then they start imposing those onto themselves. They start putting these limitations saying, I can't do it that fast, this is as good as it gets, I'm the best in the world. I just got to keep getting better. But if you knew how good you could be, you would be so much better, so much faster. And so, stop blowing off your dreams and reward yourself for taking action and for reaching milestones. But you have to set yourself milestones, and you've got to do something differently. Because if you're not getting there, you need to stop hiding from the work. Stop hiding from the goal. It's okay. It's not that hard. Just be consistent, and you'll make it there. Yeah, so a lot of times people say like they're going to do this, they're going to do that, but then a year later they haven't done anything. And really, what would it take to make that happen? It's so easy. Just 30 minutes. That's it. Just literally spend 30 minutes on it, and they would be there already. Or even just spend 5 minutes a day. Just 5 minutes a day. Like, who doesn't have 5 minutes a day? Come on. The problem is limitations, commitments, all these other things that are sucking your energy from you are wasting your time. And so you're thinking, I gotta do all these million things, but actually you're splitting yourself into a million different pieces instead of the one piece that you need to do, which is the 5 minutes. And so the 5 minutes isn't hard. The thing that's hard is spending a million seconds on all those other million things you need to do every day, which you don't really need to do. You've convinced yourself you need to do it to be happy or to be successful. And so I'm also saying to get to the core, penetrate to the core of your motivation, of what actions you're taking, and to really evaluate and audit yourself and see what is helpful and what is not. Just focus on those 3 super goals. What 3 things would you do right now that could get you to all those other things that you want to do? So stop blowing off your dreams and goals. Stop slacking off. Because your goals want to be seen. Your goals want to be heard. Everything that you want to do wants to be done by you. So stop blowing it off. It's okay. It's not that scary. I don't get it. Are you afraid to do it? Is it that you're just not focusing on it? I understand that there's things that I want to do that my biggest thing is it's not like I am putting it off because I'm afraid of it. I just don't know all the things that I could be doing that would be more productive and successful. So, here's 5 things that we can all do right now to be more productive and successful. Number 1, find people that can help. email them, text them, and call them. And then learn how you can do what you want to do by Google searching it and watching a YouTube video. All right, well, thank you for watching the week 48 Raise Your Vibration Family. We can do it together. We're in this. And it's not that hard as long as you don't mind all the pain and the super agony that gets caused by pursuing your passions. Because it's like tearing off the huge band-aid of comfort zone. So try it out and you can do it. If you stay consistent, you'll be the best in the world. But the best in the world still is slacking. So you can be the absolute best you can be. Alright, thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe and comment. Check out the email below and tell me what it is you're going to do to stop slacking, to stop blowing off your dreams, and to actually take action for once in your life. Alright, peace.